Now let's see what are the requirements that we need to work with our trading bot. We really don't need a big machine or a big computer with big CPU to run our bot, but those are the most recommended hardware settings. We need at least 2 GB of RAM, 1 GB disk space, and 2B CPU. The same if we are running our bot in our server. Those are the minimal requirements that we need. Talking about software requirements, we'll be using Docker and Docker Compose. These tools will make it really easy to install it, and also, as you may know, Docker and Docker Compose facilitate the portability of the apps. In our case, our trading bot. If you are completely new to Docker and Docker Compose, don't worry, because in the next lectures I'll be explaining you how to work with these tools, how to make the most of them, and how those are going to help us in our development. For our development and workflow, we'll be using a well-known code editor. Very powerful, maybe some of you already are working with this tool. We're talking about Visual Studio Code. Besides to be available for the most known operative systems, macOS, Windows, Linux, this powerful tool is going to help us greatly in our development process, because it has very interesting capabilities that we'll be making the most in the next videos. It's worth to mention that this tool is completely free and completely available for everyone that wants to use it. Also, it's open source, we can customize it as we want. As you'll see later, we can add extensions, new features that will extend our capability to easily develop better apps. One main feature that we're going to be using a lot is the connectivity with Docker. You'll see later how this extension, this feature, agilitates our development. Comparing with another IDEs, another code editors, they do have this capability, but it used to be a paid capability that we can only find in the paid version of the other IDEs. But in Visual Studio Code, we have that everything completely free. As I was telling you before, is highly available for most known operative systems. So yes, a lot of capabilities, a lot of features that we are going to be seeing in detail later. Next, we'll be installing and setting up all the tools and resources that will be helping us in the development of our bot, also the strategies and backtesting process. Let's then continue in the next lecture.